XP farm. It's cheap, really easy to build, and it's gonna give you so much XP. Okay, and here's everything that you're gonna be needing for this XP farm. As you can see, it's kind of funky. But don't worry, most of these items are pretty easy to get, and you obviously don't need a zombie egg, you just need a zombie. And same goes for the armadillos. So let's stop talking and let's get to building. The first thing that we need to talk about is the location. You can build this farm anywhere, but we're gonna be using armadillos, so it's better to build this next to a biome that has armadillos, like a savanna or a mesa, just like behind me. That's a savanna, not a mesa, whatever. Now we can start. Take your sticky pistons and place 2 next to each other. Now skip 4 blocks away from them, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and place on the 5th block 2 more sticky pistons facing at the first ones. Take your solid blocks and go to one of the 2 sticky pistons, it doesn't matter. Place 1 solid block and then 2 blocks next to the other pistons and break the first one. Place the blocks from this side and again place 2 blocks and break the one below. Now on the block poking out, you're going to be placing 1 lever, 1 redstone torch here below, 1 redstone repeater facing into this block, and 1 redstone dust here below. And if you did everything correctly, it should like start moving and going crazy. So now you're going to click the lever so it should stop. Extend the redstone using 2 more redstone dust, and then I want you to connect it to the other pistons from above just like this. So now if you click the lever, all of them will go at once. Between the sticky pistons, place some carpets, and now you're probably wondering, what kind of sorcery am I doing? This right here is one of the fastest trident killers I've ever built. You're gonna see it later. For this next step, I'm gonna be using glass, but you can use normal blocks. It doesn't really matter. Go next to the carpets, and I want you to build up 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I want you to surround these 4 carpets from all sides, going up to this height over here. Now you're gonna jump in the hole. From the bottom, I want you to count 1 block up, and on any side, it doesn't matter, place 1 block just like this. Now 1 sand block on top, and I want you to break these 2 blocks right here. The reason we do that is pretty simple. We're gonna be placing a cactus here, and you know, like you can't have any blocks next to a cactus. On top of this sand block, you're gonna be breaking this block right here, replace it with a dispenser facing this way, and then place 1 trapdoor on the bottom of this block right here. So this is what you should end up with. Stand on top of it, and on each side, I want you to place 1 stair going down just like this. Now take your glass building block or whatever, and I want you to cover up, so kind of make a roof, but leave this block open. And now it's probably time for the most important part of the farm. I talk really fast, I know. The armadillos. You can bring 1 armadillo, but the more you bring, the better. The way you bring them in is really simple, so you're going to be making a staircase going to the top of this farm. And here's my little armadillo. Look at him, look at this. And now it's simple. You can either lure him in with a spider eye or use a leash on him. It doesn't really matter. And I'll just give him a little push, and he's in. And you're going to be repeating the same step for all your armadillos. But I'm in creative, so I'm just gonna like spawn them in. You're gonna place 1 block on top of the armadillos. On top of any of these 4 blocks, I want you to place 1 rail and place 2 blocks on the ends of the rail just like this. Place 3 temporary blocks next to the rail, 1 on top of it, and you can break these 3 temporary blocks. Now 1 minecart on top of the rails, and now repeat the same step that we did for the armadillos, but for the zombie. You're gonna need to lure him to the roof and then into the minecart. And once you have your zombie in the minecart, as you can see, the armadillos are gonna be like scared like a lot. And when that happens, they enter into like their protected form or something, and they can take up a lot more damage. Now you can break the stairs, go to the dispenser that you place, and next to it you can't have a glass block, it needs to be a solid block. Now you can place 1 lever on that block, go inside, and now we're going to be throwing our tridents. You can throw 1, but I really recommend having at least 4 tridents because it's going to be spawning a lot of silverfish. And when throwing them, I want you to throw 1 trident on top of each one of these carpets just like this. Now close it up again, and now for the final step, and it's really important, see how I left these corners open? You should not do that. So take any building block or glass and cover it up all the way to the top. So for all corners just like this, so you should end up with like a big cube. And now ladies and gentlemen, your farm is complete. To use it, it's really simple. You're gonna click on the dispenser, place in your splash potions of infestation. The more you put in, the more often you can use this farm. And as you can see, I just switched my game mode to survival and I have 0 XP. You're gonna go on this side and you need to be a little quick. So place the cactus on the sand, click this lever, and quickly turn on the trident killer. And as you can see, just look at this. And if I get a little bit close, look at all of that XP. I'm already level 22 in like 2 seconds. The potion takes like 3 minutes. Oh my god, level 40 takes 3 minutes to finish. So I'm just gonna be waiting here and we're gonna see how much XP we can get. This is really important. Once you see no silverfish spawning, you're gonna need to break the cactus. And as you can see, there are no more silverfish, and I have 65 levels of XP from 1 potion alone. 1 potion, 3 minutes, 65 levels of XP. And I don't know if you can still see it, but the armadillos are still alive, so you can use it multiple times. This is hands down the best XP farm yet. Bye-bye!